Hello everyone and welcome to my F1 97 Classic season. This is round 7 and we are in Canada. Undoubtedly one of my favourite tracks of all time is Canada. Let's give you some stats for 1996. The pole position was by Damon Hill with a 1 minute 21 seconds, and the winner again was Damon Hill, 1 hour and 36 minutes. And the fastest lap in 1996 was by Jack Villeneuve and a 1 minute 21.9. Okay, this is our first qualifying session, just going round for our first fastest laps, and I had a good feeling about this race. One of the things I've noticed about the McLaren is that on the tracks that require low downforce, it does seem to go a lot better. So as we come round, we're just done the second sector time, so 48 seconds. I don't know how that's going to relate to everyone else because this is the first qualifying run. What I like about this track is these really long straights. I've always not been too keen on tracks that have got twisty bits in them. I always like to just put the power down and go. Okay, here we are then, the first qualifying run, and it is a 1 minute 19.0. Have I just beaten Damon Hill? Let me look at the stats. Yes, his pole position was a 1 minute 21. I am faster than the 1996 world champion, Mr. Hill. Okay, as we come in now, we put our slick tyres on. Oh, and yet again we need another new front wing. Slightest little bit of contact and you need a new wing. So let's look at the stats then. Michael Schumacher is currently in first place with a 117 and I'm in third place with a 118, but third position is looking a lot better than the previous races so far as we go for my second qualifying run. But as you saw there from the stats, Mr. Irvine is the fastest at the moment. Let's see what the first sector time is. Oh, and it's over half a second up on Mr. Irvine. So this could be a good lap now as we come round to the last little squiggly squiggles. Perhaps that's called an S-bend, I'm not quite sure. Let's go for the second sector time. Irvine's done a 46.7. Let's see what we've got. 45, 40. Oh, no, we're down. We're down in the second sector. In fact, we're down only over half a second in the second sector. As we come down the final two extremely long straights. Now in 1995, which was replicated in Formula 1, the original game, just that point there was a set of chicanes which was done for safety after Ayrton Senna in 1994. A lot of the tracks were changed the following year to try to maximise the safety. Okay, we advance to qualifying later on now. We've just in the last dying seconds, 24 seconds left, and as you can see, I am in third position with a 117.7. Now that is a lot better than what I've been achieving. The car feels fast, so I've got good expectations for this race. Okay, here we go then. Time for the race. It's round 7 and we are in Canada.
Welcome to the Canadian Grand Prix here in Montreal, at the circuit named after the great Canadian driver Gilles Villeneuve. You'd never imagine that the circuit here, next to the Olympic rowing basin and the St. Lawrence River, was put together especially for the race each year, apart from the barriers which are close into the track and can catch out the unwary. The chicanes which break up its long straights make this technically quite a tough race, but last year Damon Hill made it look easy by winning from pole position to checkered flag. The Canadian fans had to settle for a second place for their countrymen. The drivers are getting ready for the start. They're lined up on the
Okay, as the music fades, you can see we had quite a disastrous start there. I actually went into the side of one of the Benettons. It was either Berger or Lacey, but I am still in third position, so I'm not doing too bad, and I'm trying to get past John Lacey in this Benetton. Oh, that was a little bit too close there, and he took my front wing off. I'm only 1.9 seconds behind Eddie Irvine, though, who is in the lead, so there is definitely speed in this McLaren on this Canada track. Okay, as we accelerate forward a little bit to lap 5 now. I've got the low fuel, so it means it must be time for my pit stop, but the Benetton has pulled out a little bit of a lead from me as we go past the what's going on? What? Oh my god, I nearly took out that Williams. Now that is the leader, that's Irvine. They've had to slow down because of that Williams that was going slow, and now I've got a chance to catch up. There is Lacey, and there is first position, but I've got to go into the pits, so I've got to pass these guys and then go into the pits, and I've got to be very careful because the pit straight is on the end of here, and I could crash straight into the back of Eddie Irvine, so I've got to slow down. And we did okay there as we go into the pits. This is my first pit stop. I was in first just for a few dying seconds. Now I'm back down to third position. Okay, oh dear, we need a new front wing and a new rear wing. This is going to slow us right up now. This could be a 10-second stop by the end of this. Look at the time, 8 seconds, 9 seconds. Yes, it was. It was a 10-second pit stop. That's pretty disastrous. We're back down to 7th position now. 17 seconds behind Eddie Irvine. So this is not going quite to plan. As we accelerate forward a little bit more now to lap 7, I have got up to 5th position, and I'm trying to get past someone. I can't quite make out who it is. Is it a Benetton? Yes, it is a Benetton, and it's either a Lacey or Berger, and I have passed them. And I've gone too deep. I've gone too deep, or I was very lucky I didn't lose a wing there. But I'm back on again, but the Benetton has passed me, but someone's going to the pit, so I have made it up to 4th position. As we accelerate forward a little bit more, I am now currently behind a Minardi, I think it is. Now you've got to be really careful with these Minardis because they are really slow in 1997. I'm coming up behind him, I've got to be careful. Oh no! The wing's gone. The wing has gone. I'm going to have to pit now. That Minardi just completely stopped in the middle of the track. Okay, I've got no cornering on this car now, so I'm going to have to come in for a pit stop. We're on lap 9. It's near enough where we would be pitting anyway, but it's going to take longer because I've got to have a new wing put on. I'm in 3rd position at the moment. Luckily the rear wing is okay, but look, this car's passing me now. This is not going to plan at all. New front wing, 7-second pit stop, and I'm down. I'm actually up to 4th position as I come out of the pits. We are on lap 10. Ralf Schumacher's over 2 seconds behind me, so we won't have to worry about him. As we accelerate forward a little bit more now, we are on lap 12, and it looks like I'm trying to lap another car. It looks like another Minardi. Yes, it is another Minardi. Well, let's not make the same mistake again. Yeah, I've actually backed off to let the Minardi gain some momentum because we do not want to lose our front wing again. I'm in 5th position on lap 12. I'm going for the putt. No, I'm just not going to risk it because that wing will be gone. I'm nearly 3 seconds behind Giancarlo Fisichella as I go round. Now I'm going to attempt to pass him now on the straight because I will have superior speed in the McLaren. Yes, and it's an easy pass past the Minardi. We accelerate forward a little bit more now as we're coming down the start-finish straight. There must be other cars pitting, which should improve our position. Yes, we're up to 4th position now on lap 15. I was really hoping for a podium though, but after that Minardi, it doesn't look like it's going to be on the cards. We accelerate now a little bit more, and it's another Minardi. How many Minardis are there in this race? Half a dozen. There's only supposed to be 2. And oh, look at that! And because I was slowing down, the Jordan has actually overtaken me and taken position. So this is going from bad to worse. But I have got the speed on the straights. I'm not going to attempt to go there. All I'll end up with is 2 broken wings. I'm going to attempt to do the Minardi down the inside. No, I've backed off of it. Oh, but they've both gone into the pits. Now that is really good news. So I haven't got a fight with them. I can just overtake them in the pit lane. And I'm up to 3rd position now. This is looking a lot better. And what's this? Is this a Ferrari in front of me? But that must be Eddie Irvine. So where's Michael Schumacher? Schumacher's in the pits. Irvine, I passed Irvine. I'm in 1st place. Get in. On lap 18, I have made it to 1st position. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Schumacher pitted and I passed Eddie Irvine. Whew. Okay, as you can see, I am now in 1st. Michael Schumacher is behind me. Eddie Irvine is in 3rd position. We're on lap 18 as I try to compose myself. And you can see it clearly on the screen now. Jenson Button is in 1st place. The only question we have to ask ourselves is, where the hell is Fernando Alonso? I haven't seen him for about 4 races now. So anyway, we accelerate forward a little bit more now to lap 19, and I'm trying to pass a back marker. I do believe that may be Damon Hill again, so let's do a clean pass this time. Thank you, Damon. Or it could be Deniz, difficult to tell. Okay, I'm on the last dying corners now of lap 20, my fuel is blinking, and also my engineer has just informed me that my tyres are nearly warm, but I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going for it because I have come from disaster to win the race. Oh, perhaps I shouldn't have said that. We've still got 2 long straightaways to go, but here we go. This is the final part of the Grand Prix. If I can just make this S-bend, I will have won the race in a McLaren. A very slow McLaren, but not on this track it isn't. Okay, that's it. The final straight. Lap 20. And we win the race. Yes. Okay, as you can see there, I won the race. Yes. And this has put me now into 2nd position in the championship. Well, that couldn't be better. Okay, next one coming soon. Round 8.